Hey there, before the video starts, are you looking to get your account reviewed? If so, it's real simple. All you gotta do is head to the IdleOn toolbox, click on the data tab, scroll down to profile management, go ahead and copy that link provided, and make sure you hit upload my profile. Once you see the green check mark, you're good to go. Then just drop by our Discord, The Vault, go ahead and scroll on down to the IdleOn account reviews text channel. You can go ahead and drop your link there with a little blurb on what you'd like us to focus on, and we're happy to get to you when we can. And now, enjoy the video. What is up, YouTube? Will39 here, back again for another IdleOn account review, this time for BennyBollo, who says he's working on World 7 prep. Well, we're happy to provide. So, let's take a look what we're working with here. So... Tranquil, fucking A. Alright. Already off to a bit of a rough start. Yep, off to a bit of a rough start already, but this is pretty par for the course. Equip. Tranquil, Divinity stance on everyone. And I think that's really it from the first page here. I mean, your salts are due, but that's really not a big deal. You've just got a lot of collection by the looks of it here, so... Let's turn to characters. Obols as always. Oh, Vive Roy asked me, bye Jits. See ya, Roy. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split ya. Come back when you're ready for more of this chaotic froggy madness, alright? Stay wild, you beautiful, unhinged creature. Jesus. Okay, I can see what you're kind of going for with, like, the poppables. This is fine, but, like, what's your actual goal here? Because multi-kill is fine, but the rest of this shit is just trash. If your goal is, like, World 7 prep, what's with the Obol neglect? Like, this shit isn't even fully equipped. You don't even have a placeholder in here. So I definitely want you to rework your Obols, either make all pop or skilling sets. Alright, let's take a look at prayers. You do have Zerg, which is great. I'm not seeing any skill efficiency here, because your prayers are kind of all over the place. Yeah, I'm not seeing Skilled Dimwit on a lot of your characters. That being said, yes, you are doing bravery, that's fine. But realistically, Skilled Dimwit's one of those things where you just don't ever shut it off. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to really shut it off unless you're trying to, like, maximize your V-Man gains. Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss with your prayer setup here on what your goal is. Because while I can understand you're like, oh, I need, you know, bag capacity or whatever. Right, but then you're also running shit like Zerg Rush at the same time. So what's your plan here? Because this isn't like, this is all over the place. Completely rebuild your equipped prayers and make sure Skilled Dimwit and Zerg Rush is on everyone. Let's see. Let's take a look at PO boxes. Not done. What's the excuse for that? Not done? Neglected? Ooh, lad. Yeah, and you have 83 fucking K? My guy. This isn't even, like, dude, this isn't even World 7 prep. This is like World 5 prep. This is basic level shit. Spend your PO boxes. Jesus. Alright, let's take a look at equipment this time. Okay, running God Shard, love to see that. You're running Emperor with Divine and Obols. This is okay. Really? No. No, 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 no. Chuck that. That's fine. Base HP. Yeah, you're still running food. Yeah, you're still running food. Why are you running food? Yeah, not upgraded to Dementeds, whatever the fuck this is in your gear. Like, you're kind of all over the place with it, to be brutally honest. I don't know what you're achieving here with a lot of this. Yeah, like neglect. So it looks like you're working your way through it, but then you've just kind of forgotten the rest of your guys' equipment. So, maybe. And, oh god, you're running a double V, man. I just realized that. You're a double V, man. Okay. I suppose that's fine. That's not really a big deal, but, like, dude, this equipment's bad. You've just neglected selective characters. Invest more time and resources into kitting your last 3 toons. Heavily neglected. Yeah, no. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Especially if you're saying World 7 prep. Dude, World 6 prep. Like, this is basic level stuff you should be working on here. Dude, you even got the fucking Mitts of God on one of your guys. Like, what's the reason for not, like, doing all the rest of this shit? Like, at least getting him fucking God Shard armor, Scarf of the Divine, proper set of rings, Dementeds, like... This is basic account 101 stuff for an endgamer. And this is what you're claiming to be. You're prepping for World 7 stuff. This isn't World 7 ready. This is barely World 6 ready, if I'm looking at these last 3 characters. Because you've clearly put in the work for the rest of them, you've just neglected the last of them. Right, let's take a look at your levels on your statues. Yeah, still fairly low. Not too low, but yeah, like your World 3 stuff has been basically been neglected as well in terms of like actual level, and the stuff is important, especially stuff like getting construction XP out of a few of them. Yeah, your battle axe shouldn't be sitting at a 200k cost here. Neither should like your spiral or your sailboats. Like this stuff is just nah. So I want you to push your World 3 and above statue levels. This is fine for setup there. Let's take a look at Dungeorinos. Done. RNG. Looks good. Constellations, beautiful. Vault, complete. Great. Alright, on to Apocalypses. Haven't completed your wows. So I definitely want you to finish your wows with your DB. Let's take a look at your grimoire. So you're at 6,300. Okay. Yeah, you're more or less at the end game grind, which is fine. Where is your compass at for your Windwalker? 8,700. Ooh, somebody's been a busybody. Ah, but you're missing the critical shit. You've still got some more chests to do. Still got a few chests to do. So I want you to get your arena medals on your Windwalker. Tesseract, you're at 1,700. You're so close, but I will make this push. I want you to push your Tesseract level to 2,000. Because I'd love to see you pick up Jewel of the North Winds at minimum. But I am happy to see this amount of progress for sure. Anvil, yeah, chock-a-block full of shit, and it's not even like a ridiculously high cap as a lot of it tends to be. Yep. So I want you to make sure you're claiming your Anvil. Yeah, especially when stuff like this takes multiple days to fill up on cap alone. Yeah. Not an excuse for that. Forge, not smelting enough. Because I guarantee you you're not fully done with your vials. Especially if you're going to be prepping for World 7, we don't know what the material cost is going to be like. For all we know, we're going to need 1 billion fucking God Shard bars. You know what I mean? Where you're always smelting something in your forge. Pray to God your upgrades are bought. Perfect. Bribes. Bribes look good. Stamps. I'm seeing blue here with the bonuses. Okay. Some of it's not like too astronomical costing, to be fair. It's a bit annoying for sure, but not too astronomical. You do have a lot here, though. If I shut this off and I shut this off, is there still reasonable? To a point, I suppose, but I think a goal for you, I would say, is push your stamp total to 21k. I think is a fair assessment. Let's take a look at Owl. 50% drop rate. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I want you to push your Owl bonuses to at least 70% drop rate. Let's take a look at your bubbles here. So, what are you going for a threshold? Looks like you're doing the 99 shove. Okay. Yep, I think that's a fair assessment for you. Push your alchemy efficiency to 99%. Cauldrons are looking good. Rate's been bought. Lovely. Vials. Yeah, you've got the tough grinds. You're working on salts. Okay. Yeah, you're not fully done up with your bars. You're close. I will give you that. You are close, but yeah, if you're only running your forge at like a quarter capacity, it's just this grind's gonna take a fucking year. So you definitely need to make sure you're smelting away at it. Sigils all done up. Love to see. Islands, nice. Kilroy, you are doing your Kilroy. You're up to respawn. Perfect. No problems there. Rue, you're at 25%. Love to see it. Love to see it. But I don't think it's enough. I want you to push your Rue bonuses to at least, I'd say 30% AFK gains. I think that's a fair trade for that. Let's see. Printer. Oh, dude, you haven't printed in a fucking year with some of these prints. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, you have not printed in a fucking age. Completely reprint all your prints. Yeah, no, you have not reprinted in a fucking age. And yeah, I know printing sucks, but you gotta do it. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Because you're working on salts. That's okay. Alright, let's take a look at Atom Collider. Atom Collider looks fine. No real qualm there. Okay. Equinox challenges. Close to that. Yeah, okay. Equinox looks fine. Buildings wise, how we looking? 130s average. Shrine's nearly complete. Okay. Death Note. Close but no cigar, my friend. Close but no cigar. I want you to farm Glunko kills with Bone Joe Pickle for mini boss multi-kill bonuses. All right, let's take a look at Worship. Yeah, you're all chock-a-block full. Are you fully done with your soul vials? Let me double check here. Yeah, you are. Okay. That's fine. I won't be too nitpicky about that then. Your TD, though, it's not bad, it's not great. I'll put it that way. It's not bad, it's not great. definitely think you can push your TD out, especially if you're going to be trying to vie for tome score. 100%. Push your TD waves across the board. Take a look at prayers. Everything except for royal sample level is fine. Traps. Being critters, okay. Yeah, that's all fine. Saltlit max, okay. Armor smithy, done and dusted. Love to see that. Alright, cooking, how are we done? You should be good. Yeah, 110. Ooh, hold the fucking phone. You're not done? Easy, 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 easy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, you're neglecting some shit here, my man. Yeah, you're neglecting some shit here. Definitely. Finish up your cooking. Like, what's the reason for just leaving this shit for no meal left behind? It's not even that expensive for you. It's really not. Breeding, let's take a look at your shinies. Looks like you're pushing a 17 across the board, which is fine. Your arena is at 200. Okay. Lab looks good. Rift, done. Skill mastery, looking pretty solid. Construction mastery, 3,200. Tome, top 5%. Yeah, there's kind of some glaring stuff here that'll kind of tell me that. Spike surprise round, I mean, that's fairly easy to achieve. Two jackpots in the arcade, okay. There's Kilroy, yeah, your prince can be pushed out, your T needs to be pushed out. I mean, even simple stuff like finish leveling your prayers just for the TD bonus alone is not that bad. God rank, alright, let's keep going. Tome's not a focus of this. Sailing is complete. Divinity is... Whoa, hey. No. Finish leveling Badger. And your God rank's 4, which means I want you to push your God rank to at least 8. At least 8. Gaming-wise, Super Bits should be all done. Lovely. Hull-wise, the load's low. Oof. Yeah. Push your mother load layers or opals. Let's take a look at Den. Den score's not too shabby. Bravery, plenty of hours. Bell. Looks like you might need to do some investment. I'm curious what your level is on that. Harp's not too shabby. Lamp. My fucking brother in Christ. You have 1,200 wishes? 1,200 wishes? Oh my god. Alright. Buy your cheap lamp Obols. Whatever. Hive, yeah, super low. Push your hive layers for opals. Let's take a look at Grotto. Grotto, you are pushing, it's at 14, which I'm assuming you're aware that you are working on. Justice, looks good. Jars, you are working on. Yikes. But not too shabby. Evertree, yeah, 100%. Push your Evertree layers for opals. Take a look at Wisdom. Wisdom, you got 25k in. Gambit. Yeah, it looks like you need to improve your Gambit scores. A lot of these are pretty low, to be brutally honest. Yeah, a lot of them are fairly low. Push your Gambit times for better points. And Temple's at 25. Temple's always a shit show. Engineer looks good. Bonuses wise, looks fine. That looks fine. Yep, okay. Measurements wise, fairly cheap, but not too cheap. I'll be okay with that. Yeah, your bell's only at 24. That's what I thought. What are you working on right now? Actively, temple? No. I want you to push your study bell bonus to level 30. When are you gonna learn to herd cats? When hell freezes over. Wow. You know what? For a slab, this is not what I expected. That's really not what I expected. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look at farming. I shall hydrate. Nothing too cheap here. Looks like you have been reinvesting. Love to see. Crops are pushed fairly well. No problems there. Sneaking wise, you're running tried and true with that. Okay. Where you at with a mastery? 4. All right. No complaints. And just as a double check, all good. Summoning, you're at 230 with fair play, and stone's ravaging about 3 to 4. And you've just got to finish up golden bread. Wow, I'm really shocked here. 65, okay. What about your cards? Cards are where people start to really crack. No, I'm well. The world 6 mobs do matter to a point, for sure. Yeah, the world 6 mobs sure do matter. I think that's probably one of the major improvements here, I'd say. Yeah, I would definitely say push your world 6 mob cards to 4-star. I mean, that's really it. So if part of World 5 or Hole gets ice and Snow will learn how to hurt cats. Hole is not hell. Hole is generous if it was hell. But yeah, I mean, I'm genuinely shocked. No real issues with World 6. I mean, you're heavily investing in your beanstalk. Like, I'm astonished. A lot of it just seems like working on some Hole progress. And really just kind of min-maxing here or there. Boss cards. Well, true. Arguably, boss cards are farmable. Yeah. Arguably true. Some of them are more of a pain in the ass and are just pure chance. But definitely, yeah, I could see a case. But at the same time, they're more like you can card star them comparative to free farming these guys ad infinitum in terms of a grind. My usual concern is pushing these guys out, but in general, I'm pretty happy with this right now. I will say I want you to push all your resource cards to 5-star. All of them, just as a flat baseline. So yeah, farming up the souls, farming out the fish, farming out the logs, farming out the catching, all of it, just push all of it out. But to be honest, overall, I'm not too concerned with the account in that regard. But that being said, folks, if you'd like an account review yourself, check us out. We're live Tuesdays through Fridays over on Twitch. If you'd like to get an account review, it's very simple. Check out our Discord linked down below. We got a channel sub where you can go ahead and drop your toolbox link, and if that's something you're interested in, we're happy to get to you on stream. Until next time, folks, we'll see you in the next account review. Have a good one, everybody.